On June 13, 2025, Israel launched a series of air raids across Iran, targeting 100 sites including nuclear and military facilities. The operation, dubbed Rising Lion, has sent shockwaves through the region, with Iran vowing a strong response and global powers on edge. This is the story of a rapidly escalating conflict that could reshape the Middle East. Israel's operation struck at the core of Iran's infrastructure, targeting 100 locations, including the Natanz nuclear facility, a key site in Iran's nuclear program. Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu stated the strikes aim to disrupt Iran's nuclear capabilities and military strength.
Israel launched Operation Rising Lion, a targeted military operation to roll back the Iranian threat to Israel's very survival. This operation will continue for as many days as it takes to remove this threat. For decades, the tyrants of Tehran have brazenly, openly called for Israel's destruction. They've backed up their genocidal rhetoric with a program to develop nuclear weapons. In recent years, Iran has produced enough highly enriched uranium for 9 atom bombs. 9. In recent months, Iran has taken steps that it has never taken before, steps to weaponize this enriched uranium. And if not stopped, Iran could produce a nuclear weapon in a very short time. It could be a year, it could be within a few months, less than a year. This is a clear and present danger to Israel's very survival.
The operation also hit military bases and strategic sites across Tehran and beyond, with Israel forces deploying over 200 fighter jets to carry out the mission, according to military officials. These strikes dealt a significant blow to Iran's leadership. Iranian media reported the deaths of Hossein Salami, commander of the Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps, and Mohammad Baheri, the Armed Forces Chief of Staff. 2 nuclear scientists, Fereydon Abbasi and Mohammad Mehdi Teheranchi, were also killed, marking a severe setback for Iran's nuclear ambitions. Iranian state media also reported damage to residential areas in Tehran, with civilian casualties, including women and children. In retaliation, Iran launched 100 drones toward Israel, according to Israeli military, which said its defenses were actively working to intercept them. Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, condemned the strikes, warning that Israel would face a bitter and painful fate. Iranian officials vowed a strong response, with some suggesting further military action could follow. The United States quickly distanced itself from the operation. President Donald Trump, speaking to Fox News, confirmed he was aware of Israel's plan but emphasized that the U.S. was not involved.
Mr. President, how imminent is an Israeli strike on Iran?
Well, I don't want to say imminent, but it looks like it's something that could very well happen.
Secretary of State Marco Rubio reiterated that protecting American forces in the region was the priority. However, Iranian officials claimed the U.S. must bear responsibility, asserting that Israel's track required American coordination. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu called the initial strikes very successful and vowed to continue the operation for as many days as it takes to neutralize the threat. Named Operation Rising Lion, the campaign aims to curb Israel's nuclear and military capabilities.
I want to thank President Trump for his leadership in confronting Iran's nuclear weapons program. He has made clear time and again that Iran cannot have a nuclear enrichment program. Today, it is clear that Iran is just buying for time. It refuses to agree to this basic requirement of peaceful nations. That is why we have no choice but to act, and act now.
Israel declared a state of emergency, closing its airspace and preparing for potential Iranian counterattacks, with Defense Minister Israel Katz warning of an imminent response. The conflict has disrupted the region. Tehran's Imam Khomeini International Airport halted all air traffic, and Iraq closed its airspace, suspending flights at all airports. Iranian state media reported civilian infrastructure damage, raising concerns about the humanitarian impact. Neighboring countries including Saudi Arabia condemned the strikes, warning of regional instability. Oil prices spiked, reflecting global fears of escalation. The strikes on Iran mark a critical moment in Middle East tensions, with both sides bracing for what comes next. For Maisha TV, I'm William Juma.